Horses, for lack of a better term, were once the workhorses of our society. When the car first began to appear at the end of the 19th century, it was something exclusive to the rich, something to show off one's wealth and prowess. But as time passed, a man named Henry Ford appeared, a man who believed in catering to a different market. And with that, the middle-class car was born. The Model T helped pave the way to replace horses as the workhorses of our society. But this all happened a long time ago, and times have changed. Oh yes, indeed, they have changed.
The simple fact is that in today's modern society, the car is a relic, something of a bygone era soon to be forgotten. It's simply useless. That is why today I've invited my friend Nick to participate in a little bit of a race.
You're a moron.
What do you mean?
The car is a brilliant way of transportation. Or what are you going to be, children on a bicycle?
No, that's what buses exist for. That's what working people use. You just stay at home and look at a camera all day. Play video games too?
Yeah.
So what do you know?
This is faster than you, and that's all that's important.
Yeah, I don't think so. Let's just do this.
The race would be starting here, at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, the only stop in Canada on the F1 calendar. Then we would make our way through downtown to the St. Viator's Bagel Shop, after which we would make our way to the Belvedere Westmount View.
Three, 2, 1, go!
And away we go! While I started making my commanding lead to victory, Raymond had another idea.
Now some of you may be wondering, why would I take the bus? Well, I'm not. It actually takes 40 minutes more. That's why we have Michael here. He's going to be taking public transit as the control. I, on the other hand, will be using my boosted board.
Someone took my stuff.
Unfortunately for Raymond, he didn't get very far before he encountered some problems. Well then, back to winning. Now that we're onto the road, I can tell you about my car. This is a 2015 Nissan GTR. It's my car. And yeah, it is pretty nice to look at as well. This in today's money would cost you over $125,000, but I didn't pay anywhere near that. The 2015 Nissan GTR comes with over 545 horsepower, or so about. Every single engine is hand-built, which means no one actually knows how much horsepower their car is producing. And because of that, no one actually knows the 0 to 60 time. Some magazines have reported it to be as fast as 2.7 seconds. Some have reported it to be around 2.9 to 3 seconds even. All this really means is that when you put your foot down, you're gone. Meanwhile, behind me, Raymond was doing a fantastic job of making this race look as boring as possible.
At this point, Mike had finally found his way to some public transportation. Except he was waiting. So instead of watching that, let's talk about my board.
So let me walk you through my board. I don't know how much horsepower it has, but I can tell you this. It has a top speed of 21 miles per hour. It also has a range of 18 miles, which means I can get pretty much anywhere where I need to, when I want to.
At this point, a bus had finally showed up to pick up Michael. Still, could be worse.
Okay, now that we're on the move through downtown, usually there would be traffic. However, we've decided to go and do this challenge on the weekend, which means, providing the other drivers are competent, we'll be able to get there in no time whatsoever. Raymond actually has no chance of winning today's challenge.
Unfortunately for Nick, things didn't exactly turn out the way he wanted them to.
Why is there traffic? Why is there a fire truck? What is going on? Let's go! Move! To make up for lost ground, I needed to put my foot down and get going. Okay, here we go. And on to the Bagel Factory Street. Watch out, hello. Now we need to find parking, and that's the part I'm a little bit worried about. We're going to lose our lead to Raymond now.
And Nick wasn't wrong. In fact, I had reached a bagel shop before he even found his parking spot.
All right, off to the mountain.
With Raymond starting to build his lead to the finish line, I finally got my bagels and was on my way.
Unfortunately for Nick, because of Montreal's war on cars, he would have to go around the mountain while I could cut straight through it.
Come on, let's go. Boosted board, more power! What are you doing?
Because of this whole war on cars, I had to take such a switchback route, left, right, up the mountain. It was such a waste of time.
Oh no, potholes. Oh! Okay, we're good. Oh no, more potholes. Oh! Okay, we're good.
And the GTR has a terrible, terrible turning circle. Hey, Raymond!
I don't want to talk about it.
I do. What took you so long?
There was an accident, you know, some falling involved.
Oh yeah? How'd that go on your child's toy?
I bled a little. I
I
didn't
feel
end up
fine.
taking public transit.
Wait, what? I thought that was the whole plan.
Nah, turns out public transit in Montreal is useless. It takes an hour more.
Oh.
Took my boosted board.
Oh.
Guess who did take it?
Who?
Mike.
Oh.
He'll be arriving within the next hour or so.
So, what were you saying about the car?
Yeah, useless toys of the past.
Seems to be a little bit quicker though, huh?
It was a Saturday morning, no traffic.
These are excuses. Car is simply faster. Guess we learned something today.
Nick, can you give me a ride home?
No.
My board's out of charge.
That's unfortunate.
I've only got like a mile left on it.
I've got fossil fuels for days.
Okay,
Have fun.
I will.
See you in a week.
Where's everybody? Huh. Hey, bagel.